Today's rural communities play host to events of all sizes, from county fairs and local festivals to sporting events and VIP visits, putting stress on local resources and leaving small departments overwhelmed in providing for the safety and security of event guests. MGT 335, Event Security Planning for Public Safety Professionals, is designed to educate small and rural community public safety personnel as well as local officials regarding security concerns and considerations involved with planning any event. Security planning is a critical part of successful event preparation. This is a planning and management course designed to introduce basic principles and skills associated with organizing security for events in small communities and rural areas. This course enables participants to recognize and plan adequate strategies and security measures to prevent or mitigate security incidents, which may occur during scheduled events. The course reinforces the importance and magnitude of security planning required to execute a safe and effective event regardless of the size. As a takeaway job aid, students will receive a copy of a computer-based software tool designed especially for this course. This job aid will provide guidance to security planners in the decision-making and synchronization of all security-based tasks, and considerations required for developing a security outline and plan for any type of scheduled event. Advanced security considerations should be built into overall planning and management of events. Bringing together public safety and security personnel from various agencies and departments will reinforce the benefits of cross-discipline collaboration in developing security plans for any type of event. Policymakers and event planners who attend the course will recognize the benefit of including all involved agencies and personnel on event committees.
The title of the course is Event Security Planning for Public Safety Professionals. The purpose of the course is to give these folks that attend the course the tools, some additional information over and above what they've already got, regardless of their experience level, information that will assist and benefit them when they are tasked with putting together information for an event.
This course is sponsored by the Rural Domestic Preparedness Consortium, and the idea being rural. This is good for small police departments who may not have the resources to handle crowds of 5, 10, or 15,000 people. We give them a lot of ideas on where they can go to gain additional resources to still be able to put on a safe event. They're not going to be able to do it themselves.
Well, there are several different components of the course itself. We cover everything from intelligence planning, doing risk assessments, the media and the role that the media will play in this, ICS features and functions, putting together a formalized plan. The main theme of the course itself is just that, though, to have a plan. The feedback we've received so far has been outstanding. It calls from people who have actually planned the entire event and said it was beneficial to them, or that had just run an event and told us that if they'd had this class prior to, that it would have benefited them a great deal.
This course could not have come at a better time for us. Our community is small. We have a population of about 6,000. We generally host about 6 different festivals, and some of our citizens have expressed a concern about security, means of access for emergency responders, and those kind of things during these festivals. And we found out about this class and said this would just give us the information that we needed, a better plan for these festivities. And for a jurisdiction as small as we are, planning is key for us to get us prepared for that. It's probably more important for a small community like ours to be able to manage our resources. And we have to be able to manage what we have available. If we can't, then we have chaos and we really have a problem.
Anytime you have an incident that takes place in the county, whether it's planned or whether it's unplanned incident, there has to be structure, there has to be communication, there has to be the element of knowing what's going on instead of having mass confusion.
We have not had any type of particular problems during our festivals. However, we recognize that in today's world there is definitely a potential for that. And we want to be proactive and be prepared for anything that may arise.
Having that control and the ability to lead during that uncontrollable situation is pertinent to doing my job at the Sheriff's Office, and it's also very important to the public safety.
I hope they'll walk away with the idea that you just can't go to an event and assume everything's going to work out all right. You have to have a written plan and all the different aspects that make it up that are explained in this course You have to have that all written down. It's a huge liability if you don't have all that written down.
Well, it's given us a different way of looking at things. It's given us a different way of sitting back and saying, okay, we're a small town, a small community. However, we can use some of the same ideas that they employ in some of the bigger areas and larger metropolitan areas, bring those same ideas on a rural level and give the same effect that we have if we were in New York, DC, or Los Angeles.
For more information, visit ruraltraining.org or call 1-877-855-RDPC.